Are you guys ready for your walk? Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, guys. I'm just out walking the dogs right now. I woke up probably like 2 hours ago. I think I woke up at 5:30. I typically wake up at like 5:30 every single day, which I'm getting kind of sick of, but it is what it is. We really just kind of go to bed with the sun and wake up with the sun because in our house we don't have curtains. So today I am going to go for a run this morning, and then I am going to be working on my recipe book that I'm coming out with. So man, I said I would never make another recipe book, but this one I really am excited about because it's just sauces. So it's going to be over 60 sauces, dressings, dips, and spreads that are all oil-free, vegan, all that good stuff. And we're gonna make it really cheap because I just feel like it. We're gonna make it like it's not gonna be over $10, because I feel like that's a big thing that people struggle with, is just adding more flavor to their foods with sauces and stuff. And yeah, it's just been fun to make. So I have to take some photos for that today. I'm gonna go for a run, like I said. I already drank a bunch of water. My eye is watering. Why? So yeah, let's do this. So we've got lots of toast for breakfast. Basically, I made like an olive tapenade. This is cashew sour cream. This is like a toasted peanut brittle type. I don't even know what to call that one yet. Hummus. We've got a caramelly brown sugar peanut butter. And then this is hot pepper jelly. Alright guys, so I've just been screwing around in the garden all day and cleaning. So yeah, I'm gonna make lunch. I'm just going to make probably a banana smoothie, like a chocolate one, because that's what I'm craving really bad. And one thing I want to say is, so okay, when I used to make smoothies and have smoothies, I used to always have them like first thing in the morning, and that did not work for me because for some reason, like having a smoothie on an empty stomach, I know that people say like, oh, it's the best for your digestion and it's the best for food combining, but it just made me ravenous. But if I have eaten something like starchy, so if I've eaten like potatoes or rice or bread even for breakfast, and then I have a smoothie later on, I don't get that crazy blood sugar crash, and I don't know why. So for me, like when I'm really busy during the day and I'm doing tons of stuff and I'm running around like crazy, it's really easy for me to just make a smoothie. So yeah, I feel like the food combining thing really only applies if you have, say you're like a raw vegan and you're eating a ton of fruit. If you're eating like an entire watermelon, it'd probably be a bad idea to eat an entire watermelon after you just ate like 5 sushi rolls or something. Like that's not going to be a great idea, but I don't know. I just thought that I would share that with you guys. So I'm gonna make a smoothie now.
4 frozen bananas.
Then I'm gonna add cocoa powder. I'm gonna add a little bit of maca powder as well, because it gives it kind of like a caramely taste. And then coconut water. Alright guys, so here is my dinner. You can see it. This is like just kind of one of those ones that you just throw together. So basically how I made this, I just chopped up some mushrooms, onions, and a little bit of pineapple. While I did that, I was boiling my rice noodles. So basically you just boil those for 5 minutes until they're soft. And then I just put them in a colander to drain. Then I just put my pineapple, mushroom, and onion into the saucepan with a little bit of coconut aminos and garlic powder and a tiny bit of lemon juice, and just let that saute until it was nice and sauteed basically. And then I had a whole nother bowl of like Brussels sprouts, snap peas, carrots, broccoli, cabbage, and I threw that in there, put in a little bit more coconut aminos and garlic powder, and just let that cook until they were like steamed and not hard anymore. And then once that was done, I put my noodles in there and just let it kind of absorb all of the juices, flavors. Yeah. And then I put gochugaru, which is just like a Korean pepper on top, and there we go. Let's see if it's any good. Very good. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for all of your comments on my last video. I really did not expect that at all. It was just like floods of messages and support from you guys, and I was just so nervous to share that video because, like I said in the video, like in my head I just felt like a total hypocrite because I promote like self-love and all this stuff so much. And it was also just very heartbreaking to read how many of you go through that as well. And I am gonna try and help you guys if I can, because I didn't realize that so many people deal with those kind of thoughts and distorted body images and all that kind of stuff. So this Friday I'm actually gonna talk to a psychologist. It's Dr. Doug Lau that works at True North Health Center, and I just scheduled like a 1-hour consultation with him. I've done video chats with him on my channel before, but this is, I'm actually like paying for it just because I feel like I need to get like some tips and tricks on how to stop destructive thinking basically. I kind of have a lot of theories on why this happens and why it's happened to me. And I think a big thing for me is kind of like having a goal weight. And because ever since I was like 188 pounds, like I had this goal weight of like 115 pounds, never have ever reached it. And it's kind of stupid to me now to think about like having a goal weight, and so many people like have a goal weight and their goal weight is usually a weight that they've never ever even been in their entire life. Like when I was in 6th grade, when I was 12 years old, I was 116 pounds. I never ever remember being 115 pounds. So it's just like, why would I set a goal that I just feel like that would be my dream body if I was that weight? So if you're on your weight loss journey, I would highly suggest not setting a final goal weight and just maybe taking it like 10 pounds at a time and then reassessing and see how you feel. And honestly, like anything within the normal BMI spectrum, I think is definitely healthy, and usually people can, that's where your problems kind of start, because it's like you're a healthy weight, like I'm a very healthy weight. Most girls that have distorted body images like are a healthy weight, and they just want to get down to like this supermodel physique. And let's be real, guys, like I am never gonna be a supermodel. I'm 31 years old, I'm 5'6". I Like, no, it's never gonna happen. Like, I'm not going to be focused on improving my body shape or the look of it anymore. And I'm not gonna be doing challenges, and everybody was like, when are you gonna do your weight training body update? Like, we all wanna see what you look like. And I was just like so nervous about it because it was just, I'd gained weight and I didn't look the way that I wanted to. And it's just been this like perpetual thing that's constantly been happening in the background of my head ever since I like reached, you know, 120-ish pounds. Like, I just always thought it was always the last like 10 pounds. And I'm gonna do a video on how to lose the last 10 pounds, but it's not gonna be about how to lose the last 10 pounds. It's gonna be about something different. But I just think we set standards that are too high, and this is gonna be a long kind of ending to this video. But one thing that I noticed is, like, especially on Instagram, right? Like, people post their Instagram pictures and it's like you judge people based on the photos that they post and what they look like, because that's all you can really judge someone based off of a picture. So, you know, everyone's scrolling through Instagram all day and we're all like, oh, this girl's beautiful, I'll follow her. This girl's beautiful, oh, I wish I had her body. She has an amazing body, blah, 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 blah. And we just go around and around. But when you think about women in your life or your friends or people that you look up to, you don't look up to them and you're not friends with them because of the way that they look, because of their body shape, because they've got, you know, a 22-inch waist or whatever, right? Like, we look up to people and we're inspired by people and we're friends with people who make us feel good and have good personalities and make us laugh and give us support and love us. And like, there's so many other reasons that we're friends with people and that we want people in our lives. And so I went through my Instagram and I basically like unfollowed every person that I don't really know, and or that I don't watch their YouTube videos, because I feel like YouTube is kind of different than Instagram, because you can get to know someone's personality. You can really judge if you like that person or if you should look up to that person and all of that kind of stuff. So I went through my Instagram and I just kind of deleted everybody that I was basically just following for like inspo or like body spo or whatever, because I think that can also be really destructive as well. The last thing that I'm gonna say is, I think as a society we have learned that it's okay to like judge people all the time, and usually we judge people on what they look like or how, you know, fat or thin they are or blah 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 blah. Like, that's usually how we instantly judge someone, because it's how we're attracted to people, and that makes sense. But I think instead of judging people or thinking things about people that are technically only physical, we should start to think like, oh, she has an amazing personality, or like, she's so funny, or you know, things about someone's personality more than what someone looks like. Because when we judge other people based off what they look like, I think it can make us feel like, because we're judging so many people based on their physical appearances, we think that everyone is judging us based on our physical appearances. So then we as well judge ourselves based on our physical appearances, when it's like, there's so much more to us than the way that we look. Like, there's so much more. There's so many things that you can say to yourself and say about yourself. I don't know what that was. Love yourself for, that are not anything to do with your physical appearance. You know, it could be like, I love the way that I treat other people. I love how I laugh. I love how funny I am. I love how sarcastic I am. I love how witty I am. Like, there's so many things that we can love about ourselves that do not have to deal with physical appearance. So, like I said, I'm going to be talking to a psychologist, and whatever he tells me, I will take the most important tidbits and send them on to you guys. But I hope that this was kind of helpful for you. It's just like what I've been thinking about ever since I made that video. And that video, it was really hard for me to like make and form actual sentences without bursting out crying every 5 seconds. So I didn't really get to, you know, say a lot of things about just you know, I didn't get to say everything that I wanted to say, and I also didn't get to say like what I plan on doing to like overcome this. That's why I wrote that long description. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm going to enjoy my garlic lemon noodles, and I'll see you guys on the next video.